Hello. If you follow us on TikTok, you might have seen a while ago I made a top from a certain K-pop group. It was quite a fun idea, but the top itself was incredibly impractical and not the highest quality. And it was more of just an idea, like a fun concept to make. But I thought, why not take it seriously and try to make it into an actual piece of clothing? So today we're going to remake Corset Top from the Super music video by 17, worn by WONWOO. We don't really have much reference to work with, except from like a few seconds in the music video. It's a really cool top, and the initial one we made on TikTok looks pretty similar. So just going off that, I think we can make a pretty realistic dupe. A while back I bought like 50 meters of this cheap patterning fabric, similar to like muslin, is that how you say it? And it's meant to be just a cheap sort of all-round fabric that you can use to prototype with. But it happened to be the exact same color of the top that I wanted to make, so I thought I'd just use that. And texture-wise, it turned out to be ideal. So we're gonna go with that again, except this time we're gonna give it a lining and have a proper zip, because this is the original one I made. And it looks pretty good, except I had to thread rip the sides and create openings everywhere. So there's a new opening here, there's an opening here, and I ended up adding a small zip at the back as well. All because A, my shoulders couldn't get through the waist area because it's tapered in a lot, so I literally couldn't get into it. And then once I got into it, it was too tight. It wasn't tight, it was perfect. But because this material has no stretch whatsoever, I couldn't get out of it, so I had to cut my way out of a nice looking top. So this time round, instead of having all these ripped seams everywhere, we're gonna go with just one large zip all the way down the back that fully opens, and it'll be put on like kind of like a straight jacket. I just go in from the back, and that should work, and that won't have any issues with whether my shoulders will fit through the bottom, because that's no longer a concern. But yeah, design wise, it looks really nice. I added everything that the original has. So it has these straps at the top on the shoulders, and it has a strap around the sides. And then I'm also going to add a lining, because this fabric feels horrible. It's the worst fabric to wear. It's very itchy, and it's very I wouldn't want to actually go outside wearing this for a day. But if I add a lining to it, then it should be quite comfy. The only issue now that I'm seeing is that it's getting colder, and I no longer feel the need to wear a sleeveless top out. But you know, I don't really go out anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Yeah, what I like about this top is that it has this really nice, it's almost like a patchwork top. The front piece is made up of 4 different sheets, and instead of it being like a t-shirt where there's a seam on each side, it has a side panel, and I quite like that. It's almost like it has like bulletproof vest vibes as well as straight jacket vibes. With these things, it almost looks like kind of gladiator chest piece vibes. So it's a really fun piece overall, so we're gonna give that a bash. Okay, first up we need to do some proper design work. Let's go.
Some might say that I'm a loner, but I just call it being free. I am my heart's only owner, or at least I used to be. 'Cause now a wildfire is raging deep inside, and my heartstrings are pulling like the tide. And the match that drew a spark was a single stolen kiss. And if that ain't love, I don't know what is. kept my feelings grounded and gone without, all kept within. By these high walls I've been surrounded, walls to her eyes only paper thin. 'Cause now a wildfire is raging deep inside, and my heartstrings are pulling like the turning of the tide. And the match that drew the spark was a single stolen kiss. And if that ain't love, I don't know what is. If that ain't love, I don't know what is.
床。